All right, thank you once again for joining us at Matoka TV studio. All right, today, follow me, enjoy the session of Apost AROME OSAYI, Apost Mike Orokpo, Apost Joshua SELMAN teaching on how you can boost your prayer life. And I show you this script will bless your life so much. All right, over to you, sir.
God is building something. His purpose trapped in a generation can be within your bowels. And he needed you to pray for 2 hours every night for 5 years. But you can't see the reason. And because you have not quickly manifested after doing it for 3 years, you will say, why are we praying? My ministry have not manifested. Until the day you arise in the 5th year, and then you tell men that you stood before God in faithfulness for 2 hours every night for 1 full year. And people will ask, is it possible? There are certain things I will tell people that God has done through me by his grace. And they will say, is it possible? Me, I used to say it casually. I hope those guys are not listening to me. When I came to orientation camp, they were doing us interview to bring us in as NCCF state executives. I was the state prayer sector. So they were interviewing me and asking me questions about my prayer life, all those things, study life, fasting. When they asked me, I did not know. I thought it was normal. One of the men asked me, he said, how much do you pray, study? He kept himself like a man of God like this. Like your study life. I said, well, I can do 20 hours sometimes. The man almost fell from his seat. He sat well. He was sitting like this before. He now sat like this. He said 20 minutes. I said 20 hours, I just study for. Meanwhile, I've done more than that 20 hours. Those days, I call men. I tell them, if I'm praying, don't pray. Don't pray. Just watch me pray. We can do it here. I will not call prayer points. I will just sit here. And I will be praying. And I will be praying. It's only a matter of time. Just say, I'm tired, I cannot pray. I don't want to pray. Ooh. All you need to do is to be hearing my voice, my tongues. I will not end like this. No. It was when John spoke in John 1:33 that we knew that was a strategy. He said, the one that sent me to baptize. So I'm not baptizing because I'm creative. It was a strategy given to me on the mountain of encounter. The one that sent me to baptize, the same said unto me, upon whom you see the Spirit descend as a dove, he is the Messiah. So one, the baptism was a strategy. Number two, the baptism was the only basis of finding Jesus, because Jesus will come in a disguise. You will not look at him coming like the Sanhedrin and say you are the Messiah. You will fail 1,000 times. So the only way you can identify the Christ is to be dipping men in water. The Christ will find you. You will find him. And while he was doing it diligently, Jesus knew him. They were cousins. He never said anything. Many times Jesus will look at him, well done, sir, and go. And the guy was doing what he was doing. Because see, the reason you will have fatigue in ministry is because you didn't have encounters. If God tell you pray in the night, it doesn't matter if anybody comes. You will just be praying and having fun, because you are too assured that was the assignment. When you see men trying to do many things, they lack encounters. So they are looking for which one we walk. The which one we walk and trial and error is a sign that they don't have encounter. They don't have encounters. When you see a man, they say there's a job in Lagos, he has moved. There's one in Port Harcourt. There's one in Ibadan. No, sons don't wander. We journey into inheritance.
I am not understanding what is happening. I set myself like Daniel unto prayer. God grants you grace. You can add with fasting. This spiritual laziness of eating anyhow, anytime. Many believers now fast as a ceremony. 3 days fasting, you carry it on your head as if it's 12 years fasting. If you love food more than your destiny, life will cheat you again and again. Food is okay, but please let me tell you, mighty ones, you must learn to show food that your spirit man has grown above it. There are many of you here, you cannot remember. I may be wrong, I'm not saying you should do it, please, I'm not saying you should do it, but as far as I'm concerned, there are spiritual levels that if you get to, a week should never pass that you did not fast. You are joking. You are joking. Not with what you are doing to hell. You are joking. 7 days. No. I will continue to teach you this secret. Real victory in prayer is gotten while men sleep. Real victory is not gotten shouting around, just making noise. Real men of power contact power when men sleep. May God give you the grace to rise above sleep. I'm praying from the, may God give you the grace to not allow sleep cheat you. That God can wake you up in the night. No light, off the light. You are praying. Don't allow distractions. You are praying, the next thing you see one of your trousers and it's enough to distract. Off the light. You can use your phone light. You are in the night alone and watch what happens. Sakata bakoto shikata, rakata dela skomata, reketeketo shkelebata. You are, nobody is seeing what you are doing, but there is a register. Every day you are signing.
Just like many of you here have not taken prayer seriously. You will pray until the spirit of supplication comes upon you. You do it mechanically until the Holy Ghost. Sometimes you need to do that mechanical one for 3 years, especially if you are disvirgining your spirit, giving it a direction, giving it an indelible mark. If you want to do that, it will take you like 3 years of consistent prayer before the spirit of supplication comes upon. That spirit will drive you throughout your entire life. Prayer will no longer be a burden. So get to work. The proof that you acknowledge your insufficiency is that you have accepted the fact that you are being condemned to pray. And he spake a parable to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint.